Hello, hello. Hola, mi amigos. Bienvenidos. Un momento, por favor. Hola, Indie Dev Guy. ¿Cómo está? Alright. Larvigal. Alright, so it's been a few weeks. Let's see, I didn't do it for like 2 weeks. Last couple of weeks, I just did not have the time or the energy or something. But there we are now. You ever think about doing a puzzle on this setup? Oh, like a jigsaw puzzle? I could do that. I never thought about it, but yeah, I could do that. I could totally do that. That could be cool. I have a 1,000-piece World of Warcraft jigsaw puzzle downstairs. I was gonna sell it, but I don't know. That could be fun. Put on some nice music and just do a puzzle. That could be neat. Hi, Hatchring. Hi, frame rate. What's up? How you do? Is my audio like super quiet, like when I talk? Just wondering, like if I should turn it up or not. Because I'm really close to the microphone. You like the tapes yesterday? That's good. That's good. We had some interesting tapes, yeah. There was a lot of do-it-yourself workshop type stuff and pouring concrete and organizing cabinets and stuff like that. Gonna give it just a couple minutes before I start reading. I like to give it like 5 minutes before I get going. Check this thing out. It's the Aliens assault rifle, pulse rifle, I think they call it. But it's Nerf. It's like motorized. It's got a magazine. Got a little ammo counter thing there. You can set it to however many shots you have in there, I guess. I don't think it holds 20 shots, but goes up pretty high, and it counts down when you shoot them. It's kind of neat. It's Nerf or nothing. That's right. That's right. Anyway. I bought something just like that for your nephews when they're young. Oh, that's cool. I bought that from think it was on like Hasbro's. Hasbro had like a special website thing where you could order it, and it took like 2 years for them to ship it to me. But it was pretty cool. Yay, comic time! Hey, Shock Chronic, how you doing? Okay, I guess we're at the 5-minute mark, so I can start reading now. So, alrighty. Star Wars: Adventures Beyond, the greatest space fantasy film of all. And Star Wars number 21, Shadow of a Dark Lord. I think we finally get to see the return of Darth Vader in this issue. Pretty exciting. Ooh, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's an ad we haven't seen yet. That's kind of cool. Are we in 1980 yet? No, we're in 1978. Okay, we're still... No, never mind. March 1979. Okay. We're almost to the 80s, but not quite. From Deep Space. The seed is planted, terror grows. Is that the one with... Yeah, Jeff Goldblum and Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, right there. Yep. I just watched that not too long ago. Actually, it feels like not too long ago. That might have been in October, though. Well, sometime... I think it was sometime this year. But anyway. It was alright. It's cool seeing Leonard Nimoy. Anyway, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there exists a state of cosmic civil war. A brave alliance of underground freedom fighters has challenged the tyranny and oppression of the awesome galactic empire. This is their story. Let's zoom in here. There we go. Continuing the saga begun in the film by George Lucas, released by 20th Century Fox. Only one guard on the lift. I'd hoped for some luck, but this is too much to be believed. Advance Wars! Okay, I'll add it to the list. Thanks, Shock Chronic. I understand you have many games on your list, but your suggestion has finally come. Sweet, I love Advance Wars. It'll take a while for me to get to it, but I'm looking forward to it. Welcome to the middle of an escape. Princess Leia Organa hesitates in flight from the suite that was her rather luxurious prison here on the galaxy's greatest gambling enterprise, the Wheel. An artificial satellite now suddenly the object of Imperial intrigue. So here we go with Archie Goodwin as the writer and editor, Carmine Infantino and Gene Day as the artists, John Costanza as letterer, George Rousseau colorist, and Jim Shooter consulting editor, so no different than the last few issues. Same team. And anxious to halt this intrigue, the princess doesn't allow suspicion to slow her escape long. Help me! Hey, what? The Wheel security guard is at a disadvantage. He's well trained at his job, but part of that job is to provide assistance. Thus, as he bends over a seemingly stricken visitor, he finds a swift and sure hand seizing his sidearm. Drop your other weapon and back off. I need some answers, and your immediate future is tied to how well you give them. Why aren't there more guards here in the executive tower? Want to focus? Maybe? Alright. The Wheel administrator isn't the type to leave his quarters unprotected. Particularly with me a prisoner in them. Most of the regulars are dispatched on special duty by the administrator himself. The big game is in progress, lady. The Wheel's busiest time. Perhaps Senator Greyshade felt they'd be needed in the casinos. Fadak! Well, she shot him anyway? Jeez. Perhaps, but knowing the way my one-time senatorial colleague's calculating mind works, it's more likely that special duty is at a place I hope to reach, which means I have to work all the faster, and you have to be stun blasted. Whew. Stun blasted, sure. think Princess Leia Organa here just murdered someone. Stripping the fallen guard of his equipment, Leia drags him into a nearby storage compartment, then hurries into the lift and drops downward. Whether or not Simon Greyshade is up to what I think he is, I'll still need help. But the Force knows where Han, Chewie, and the droids have scattered to in this place. Wait. When we all first separated, way back in Star Wars issue number 18, Han said to meet at the Crimson Casino. A lot has happened since, but it may still be worth trying. Meantime, I can listen in on the guard's communicator for any more recent developments. To think this all started by trying to get medical help for poor Luke. Only instead of finding sanctuary here, we found the Empire at work. Are you seduced by Leia's state? What? What? Oh, her stare, you mean? First, they plunder a merchant ship transporting wheel gambling profits, disguising it as an act of the Rebel Alliance, and when we happen upon it, they try to destroy the Millennium Falcon and claim it was the Rebel pirate ship. But now they've struck at a pleasure craft, leaving the wheel using an Alliance X-Wing fighter. All to turn sentiment against our cause and set the stage. Continued after next page. Hey, Lake Guts. Bienvenido. Shop by mail. Camelot. That's where they have a lot of camels. The lowest prices on Marvel's camels from the greatest store. Our giant 80-page magazine and catalog has 16 pages in color and more than you can imagine. You've never seen anything like it. Comic list number 10, Comics Below Guide. How to write, sell, and publish your own songs. T-shirt lettering kit. Old comic books. Comic book catalog. Man, I wish I could buy comic books at these prices. 1978 prices. God damn it. That'd be awesome. Oh well. Valuable minerals. Receive valuable mineral each month. Free ruby crystal when you join Worldwide Mineral Club. Okay. Cool. And then we have the Fun Factory. Super Gifts and Gimmicks. Art reproducer. Draw anyone or anything in 1 minute. No lessons. 15 different coins from 10 different countries. X-ray specs. An amazing illusion. Apparently see through bones, through skin, through clothing, etc. Thrill and embarrass your friends. A spud gun. New fast-action gun that shoots potato pellets as far as 50 feet. More than 300 shots from a single potato. Absolutely harmless. Werewolf mask. $3. Phony arm cast. Use this real-looking white plaster cast to win sympathy. Look like a sports hero, or be excused from unpleasant tasks. This phony cast comes complete with an arm sling. Sneezing powder, $1. Stink loads, $1. Atomic mini pistol. Fires real blanks. Extra loud explosion, 2 inches long. Barrel opens to load, hammer cocks, and fires when trigger is pulled. Ramrod included. Disappearing ink, $1. Snake nut can. They'll never suspect this can labeled mixed nuts because it even rattles. When it's opened up, pops a 30-inch snake. Goddamn, 30 inches? Oh my gosh. Secret mini spy camera. Takes secret or regular pictures. Precision ground lens. Takes clear close-up or distant pictures. 10 pictures per roll. A pocket spy scope. Pen-sized 8-power telescope. Spots objects blocks away. Great for watching sports. Girls. Spying. Power lens. Optically ground to view every detail. Oh, I didn't even look at the middle. Moneymaker. Insert a blank piece of paper in the machine, turn the knob, presto. From the other side comes a previously hidden real dollar bill. Insert a dollar bill and see it change to $5 or $10. A Venus flytrap. Skull flashlight. 100 magnets. 10 in one scope. Free hypno coins with 25 lessons in hypnotism. Hypnotize at a glance. Make people obey your commands. Strengthen your memory. Black soap for 200. No, number 202, $1. It looks like an ordinary bar of soap, but wait until they use it. The lather is a harmless black substance. The person just, their entire face is just covered in black. Foaming sugar, $1. Fake soda, $1. Instant worms. Everlight candles, $1. Vampire blood, $1. Smoke clouds. Two-headed or tailed nickel. Be a winner every time. Sold only for magic, trick, or joke use. 100 comics, only $14.95. Hi, Met. Hi, Lake. I know a thing or two about 30 inches. Hey, Chaotic. Hello. Hello! For total acceptance of a complete imperial takeover of the wheel and its vast continuous flow of profits. Profits that will greatly strengthen the Emperor's war machine and make him even less accountable to local governments. Bringing him one giant stride nearer to crushing any and all resistance. It's a nice, like, close-up shot of, like, a Imperial Stormtrooper boot. It's kind of neat. You don't usually see their feet very often, do you? But the scheme here might still be discredited if we're quick enough. Those pirated wheel profits are the proof I need. And they're bound to be with the sector's Imperial commander who followed us here. I don't know how to get that loot off his cruiser, particularly since I can't figure what kind of game Wheel Administrator Greyshade is playing in all this. But nothing is going to stop me from trying. But as the once senator of the now destroyed planet of Alderaan rushes forward, we're going to pause and look back in time. Back several hours as we measure it. And here in the Wheels Hospital, we will explore the mystery of Luke Skywalker. Last issue, we saw that Luke had vanished from his Automed couch. Now we will learn how and why. As is often the case in many mysteries, the ultimate answer lies in the mind. Luke Skywalker's body lies motionless, still in the same trance-like state it fell into aboard the Millennium Falcon, when, while practicing a meditation on the Force, something happened. Star Wars number 18. Yes, his body does not move, but in his mind, Luke Skywalker is running amid the stars. I can feel it. It's still back there, still coming after me. Whoa! There comes a day when Titans walk, or there shall come a day when Titans walk the earth. Titans dedicated to defending our world from the dark forces of evil. There shall come the Shogun Warriors. Every month, Doug Munch and Herb Trimp join forces to portray the incredible saga of Raideen Combatra and Dangard Ace. Only Marvel could produce such a power-packed epic. Don't miss it. Full color poster spectacular. Coneheads, 20 inches by 28. Giant McNichols, 24 by 72. Giant Lad, 24 by 72. L.A. Farah, 20 by 28. Miss Carter, 20 by 28. Miss Anton, 20 by 28. Kiss Collage. Send cash, check, or money order to mail away. Alright. There's no escape, Luke. Not this way. But Ben? I'm with you, Luke, as is the Force. But you cannot run away. You must fight. It's too strong, Ben. The moment I felt it, I knew maybe I'm just a coward, but but everyone feels fear, Luke, especially of the unknown. The coward flees from it, the brave face it, and thereby fight it. I'll try. No! It's no use, Ben. The blaster's not stopping him. He killed you. How can I beat him? Not with a blaster, young Luke. Not even your father's lightsaber. A weapon is only a tool, Luke. An extension of the inner will. True power must come from the depths of the soul. You can do it. Luke, strike! Strike back with all the power within you. Yes, with all the power within me. As an epic struggle begins in the mind of the Tatooine farm lad turned star warrior, his still shocked, stilled body suddenly trembles and begins its own fight. I can do it. His fight is against the trance that binds him, against the automatically administered drugs that are sending him ever deeper into that trance. And mechanized restraints calculated for a person seemingly not capable of such resistance. Crack! Are definitely not up to this kind of battle. Snap! Continued after next page. Why not ring in the new year with some of these goodies? Comic book savers, face front comic book collectors, this one is for you. New, improved comic book savers. Stronger and more durable. Introducing the Comic Super Saver, which holds up to 24 comics. Holds 12, holds 24. One comic saver, $2 plus 50 cents postage and handling. Okay, 12 or 24. Okay, so those are different sizes. Superhero stick-ons not included. Order several and save. Made of durable vinyl with a metal plate backbone. Battlestar. Now you can do your part to protect the galaxy from the Cylons. Or if you're in a rotten mood, you can even pretend to be on the baddie side. Merry Marvel Stationery. Send mighty missives to all your friends with the stationery set. Comes with a 3 scribble pad, stationery, and envelopes. $3.39. Cylon Raider. Super detailed craft of the enemy Cylons. Laser torpedoes are launched from the wing's cockpit hatch opens. Colonial Viper Fighter, Defender of the Colonies, features modular construction which allows interchangeability with other colonist vehicles. Only $8.95 and 75 cents postage and handling each. Colonial Stellar Probe, Explore Craft, the Deep Space Explorer for the Colonials. Colonial Scarab, land vehicle. The Colonials combination surface and space explorer, interchangeable with module with other Colonial vehicles. Okay. And what better to write with on your Marvel stationery than a set of Spider-Man felt tip pens? A set of 3, red, blue, and black, is just $2. Want more? Of course you do. Then order the latest edition of the Great Superhero Catalog. It's literally crammed full of thousands of toys, games, books, and the kitchen sink. Whoop, scratch that last item. It's only $1 and you can't lose because the dollar's refundable on your first order. Okay. A must. Heroes World franchises are available to qualified candidates. Minimum investment $10. Alright. Shop by mail. Free $1 million cash. Coconut stamp from Tonga Space Station. American Bicentennial, Anteater, Bird, Fish, Olympics, Mini Stamp, Religious Painting, Flower. All these worldwide stamps from faraway exotic lands for only 10 cents when requesting approvals. Select from those you like. Return the rest. Douglas Cook, Las Vegas, Nevada. Ooh, hey. Las Vegas in the 70s. Wow. Draw the first day. Anything you want to draw is automatically seen on paper through amazing new invention, Magic Art Reproducer. Then easily follow lines of picture image with pencil. Also reduces or enlarges. Send $3.98 plus 60 cents shipping. Money back guarantee. 5 Faces of Hitler, 25 cents. Now hard to get. A must for every collector. Plus, Triangle Scouts, etc. Stamps on approval. Returnable without obligation. 5 Faces of Hitler for 25 cents? What a deal! Eyes still glazed by drugs. Mind still raging with its own inner combat. Luke moves instinctively, seizing a broken equipment strut. I feel like Luke kind of looks like He-Man here, like a He-Man toy. And using it to attack a wall locker containing his personal things. Sprank! Moments later, before alarms can bring hospital orderlies, he is on his way, racing along wheel access corridors, even as he wages the battle in his mind. That waging is long and hard, but finally, ultimately... Ben! He's finished. I've avenged you. I've beaten Darth Vader. Vamp. No, Luke. It's not Darth you've conquered. Merely a shadow of him. A shadow that is your own fear. The shadow that was making you draw into yourself. Lose yourself in your own mind, perhaps forever. You fought and won, young Luke. Now it's all over. Ben? Ben! Not Ben, Luke. Leia and the droids. Thank the stars you've finally come around. I just found 3PO and R2 in the Crimson Casino when a transmission came through about you. A full ride alert. But by the time we got here, as I've been trying to tell you, it was all over. I did this? God, he just killed all those people with his lightsaber? That's amazing. Must have been out of my head, totally berserk, fighting that trance I was in. Jeez, he just went on like a murder rampage while he was on those drugs. That was wild. What is this place? How'd we get here? The last I recall, I was doing a meditation, letting my mind drift free when... What, Luke? I touched someone else's mind. Only for an instant. Just when passing, it was twisted, evil, and strong. Princess. So strong it made me want to hide, to crawl inside myself and never come out. Worst of all, that contact makes certain what we could only suspect up till now. Darth Vader is alive. Alive and searching for us. Killed all those people and he's just like, whoops. Yeah. I mean, look at this. Look at this scene. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I see at least 4 dead bodies. There's blaster holes all over the walls. So he was just like going crazy. It was just this crazy firefight while he was completely out of his mind. He's just like, I did this? Oops. Oh well. Whoa, that's a cool drawing. I like this. Look at that. Darth Vader and like Hawaiian flowers. It's interesting. Interlude. The air of the mid-systems planet Ultar is thick, cloyingly heavy with the overripe scent of giant blossoms grown here for harvest. Mix this with an acrid haze of spent laser bolts, the telling stench of death. Want to focus, maybe? Alright. And even veteran stormtroopers may feel revulsion. Even veteran stormtroopers who have long followed in the wake of Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith. You want to focus? Come on. My gosh. Come on. Come on. Stay focused, damn it. There we go. Dead. An entire rebel information retrieval team wiped out by someone who was who found this outpost ahead of us. Here in the hut, Lord Vader. There's one who will pull through. This is the first time we've seen Darth Vader since issue number 6, which was a adaptation of the first film. So this is like the first comic appearance of Darth Vader outside of that. Or like really the first any appearance of him outside of that, and perhaps novels. Lord Metroid. Hello, Elegant. What's up? Soon the prefab shadowed interior echoes with the hollow, sinister hiss of the Dark Lord's breath mask. I've administered the proper drugs, sir. He should answer any questions. Who did this rebel? Why? Please, the pain. I need something for the pain. First the answers, rebel. I need like a Darth Vader voice masker thing to turn on when I read his lines. That'd be kind of cool. It was just one man, rather half man, half machine. He's a Borg, cyborg, called himself Valance. We met him in Star Wars number 16. A bounty hunter, searching for the group that's been aiding Princess Leia. Especially a boy with 2 droids. We didn't have information he needed, but someone tried to draw on him, and this happened. Now please, help, ease the pain. With nearly supernatural swiftness, a lightsaber flashes. Ease the pain, rebel. Vroom. I'll end it entirely. Ooh, brutal. You reading comics today? Me selling comics today? What a coincidence. You get anything cool in? I got a UK printing of Amazing Spider-Man number 11 last week. It was pretty sweet. Got a really good price on it. And Sergeant Fury number 1. It's a little beat up, but it's signed by Dick Ayers, and it's a big one to cross off the list. Interesting. I seem to have a rival, perhaps even a formidable one. Communications from the ship, Lord Vader. Now, at last, you can get an incredible Marvel Flying Shield free. That's right, Shield Freak. If you subscribe to 3 of your favorites, Far Out favorites, sorry, for 1 year, 12 issues, the Big-Hearted Bullpen will give you absolutely free a fabulous Flying Shield, offer not valid for the Red Skull. The mighty Marvel Flying Shield. This offer is only available to true believers everywhere. First Abomination? Which issue is that? God dang it. First appearance of Abomination. Ooh. Oh, is that a Tales to Astonish? Number 91? Oh, that's cool. I don't really collect much Tales to Astonish. Especially after they stopped printing Ant-Man. Because, I don't know, I was never like a huge Hulk Submariner fan, but they're cool, I just have other priorities. I have the first costume appearance of Ant-Man. I could bring it out if you want to see it. Maybe after this issue. We'll read the Star Wars here. Oh, Tales to Astonish 90. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like the early Tales to Astonish. Well, the early superhero ones. I mean, I like the early pre-hero ones too, but the early Ant-Man ones were pretty cool. Kind of sucks that I don't like that they switched Ant-Man to be Giant Man, and then he was like hardly ever Ant-Man anymore. And then they just cut him out entirely, and it just became Hulk and Submariner. So I like the Ant-Man stuff. I thought that was kind of fun. Subscribe to Pizzazz, Marvel's most off-the-wall mag, and get 6 months of your favorite comic. Okay, we'll read the Star Wars afterwards, and then yeah, all right, we'll come back to that. Let's continue this. It's Captain Vermis, Vader. We've done quite a thorough check on the coordinates you gave us. Frankly, they just marked dead space. Nothing there, not even a wisp of nebula dust. Then on the presence I felt on our way here came from a passing spacecraft. Well, you're the expert on metaphysics, the Force and all that, but it sounds a bit vague to be tying up my technicians, dear boy. Wermus, I haven't been a boy for some years, and no one has ever rated me as dear. If there is another mind in this galaxy still capable of evoking the Force, no matter how weakly, it poses nearly as great a threat to the Empire as wimpish incompetence like you. I want the nearest destination of a ship passing us in those coordinates might have been headed for. We'll start with that. This world may have proved a dead end, but the trip here may have put us on something greater. And shortly, TIE fighters thunder upward into the Altarian skies. I have that destination, Lord Vader. A man-made pleasure satellite, the Wheel. Then, Wermus, it becomes our destination as well. The interlude on Ultar ends with the departure of an Imperial battle cruiser, while on the Wheel a tangled web of events grows. Master Com, I left orders not to be interrupted. Senator Greyshade, I wouldn't be doing my duty as the Wheel's master computer if I didn't report to you Princess Leia's escape. What? You were with her. She couldn't get away. I fear I wasn't with her, sir. Since the doors were sealed and your own hand-picked guards were on tower security duty, there seemed no reason. I sent those men on a special assignment. That data wasn't processed through me, sir. Wheel policy requires. I'm Administrator Master Com. I can make, break, or bend Wheel policy. Now what were you doing that was so vital? Continuing my study of the Princess's two droids, 3PO and R2-D2. I didn't authorize any such study. You're in rebellion. I don't believe so, Senator. I did solicit permission, perhaps a bit vaguely. That was in Star Wars 19. But you didn't deny it, so technically my own master computer is devoting himself to rebel droids. At the risk of impertinence, sir, aren't you doing the same with Princess Leia, a rebel leader? Obviously, your actions are connected to the human emotion of love, while some chord is struck in my own circuitry by the mutual respect and friendship between the rebel droids and their master. Continued after next page. Presenting a new era of greatness for Power Man and Iron Fist. More action than ever before. On sale now. We buy and sell comics. You can bend iron bars. Tear phone books. Smash rocks with your fist. Be a muscular marvel with muscle power that will astonish your friends. We show you step by step how to perform these amazing strongman stunts and many more. You will possess the Herculean might to prove your power. Alrighty. Live Seahorses, $3.98. Beginner's kit includes 4 adults and up to 30 ponies from pregnant male. Marine salt, food, live plant, live snail, and instructions. Above kit with custom aquarium, seahorse trees, seashells, coral, silica sand, plus 2 ghost shrimp, $7.95. Large deluxe aquarium and all custom kit accessories with 10 adult seahorses, 2 pregnant males, up to 60 seahorses, $12.95. That is a lot of seahorses. God damn. Oh. It is unmachine-like, but I wish I had such a relationship, sir. No doubt after this conversation you'll wish to erase my memory banks, or worse. But even though you're one of the most unscrupulous wheel administrators, in my experience, you gave me the humanoid form and perhaps unconsciously some human characteristics as well. Therefore, if I ever had a human friend, I would like it to be you, Senator Greyshade. Naturally, this seems grotesque to you, sir, but certainly no more so than your own efforts to further a romance with Princess Leia by eliminating those young men who accompanied her here and... Master Calm, get back to the executive tower and wheel business. Problems, Greyshade? You've been out here a long time. Missed some fine preliminary contests. If it's some kind of crowd control matter as a result of the big game, remember, most of my crew on shore leave here. Will be happy to give you your security force a hand. Nothing like that, Commander Strom. Just details, perhaps. It's given me a little too much to think about. And some of Simon Greyshade's troubled thoughts are surely here aboard Imperial Commander Strom's light cruiser at its wheel dock. For here his carefully selected team of security guards are paying a visit to the small skeleton crew left on duty. That's the last of them. What luck finding those pirated wheel prophets. Right in the hold, the Empire's long on power but short on imagination. Our men are bringing up the strong boxes now. Moments later, the attackers emerge from the cruiser's docking tube. Are you certain we got everyone? It's our heads as well as the administrators, if there are any witnesses. There's nothing aboard that ship now but ghosts and an empty hold. But there are observers to the scene. R2's getting this on tape, Princess. What's our next move? We follow them, Luke, wherever. On tape? He's getting this on tape? Does R2 just have like a VCR built inside of him? That's awesome. We follow them, Luke, wherever they're taking those strong boxes. Well, I need something to shake that Darth Vader business from my mind. This should be plenty. Alright. The Incredible Hulk changes his mind. All Hulk wants is to be left alone. Why do puny humans hound Hulk? Huh? Humans even follow Hulk here? You are just boy, not big enough to bother Hulk. Why would I want to bother you? You want people to leave you alone? I can take care of that. Whoever's in there is friendly, tossing us these delicious Hostess cupcakes. Smooth chocolatey icing, moist devil's food cake. Boy not very big, but very smart. I'm glad I packed enough Hostess cupcakes. Today, Hulk think humans okay. Hulk may change Hulk mind tomorrow. I'll never change my mind about Hostess cupcakes. They're always great. You get a big delight in every bite of Hostess cupcakes. But we'll learn about that next issue. Right now, we'll have to look in on the medical section of the Wheel Gladiator pits. God damn, Han Solo is buff. Where a certain reluctant gladiator in the big game is just being declared. Fit for action. With that healing narco mist the Metadroid's spraying Solo, you won't even notice those broken ribs from your preliminary bout fought last issue. Yeah? I'd be more convinced if it were your ribs under discussion. Suppose I decided to call it quits, take my winnings and run. That's permissible, Solo. These contests are to the death, but we aren't barbarians. No one participates against their will. However, while your winnings will cover all fines for the illegal entry onto the wheel of you and your companions, there's still the matter of docking and maintenance fees for one freighter, the Millennium Falcon. To say nothing of 2 droids pawned for a gambling stake since lost in the casinos. Okay, what's the bottom line of all this sunshine and good cheer? Very simple. Quit now. We keep the freighter and the droids. You board an Imperial prison ship. Destination, the spice mines of Kessel. Any other questions? Yeah. Which way to the main event? Like the preliminary contest, it's being fought within the large central sphere that forms the wheel's hub. Unlike the preliminary contests, it's being fought in zero gravity. Brute strength can't count for too much under these conditions. Maybe I've got a chance after all. I'll know better when I see the competition. They're letting in the other preliminary winners now, so I can... Oh no, one of them is Chewie! Next issue, To the Last Gladiator. Oh, hey, the last page is... Okay, it was kind of stuck, but it's okay. All right, so let's go read the Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. Okay. Dear Archie, I know this note is rather late, but I just wanted to express my appreciation of Star Wars number 17. The Trimp Milgrom art was acceptable, but what really made the issue great was the story by Chris Claremont. Yeah, that was a good issue. That Chris Claremont's awesome. And your dialogue for same. I just want to say that the first Marvel comic I bought on a regular basis was written by Chris, and at that time I considered him a superior writer. The story has only enhanced my appreciation of his perceptiveness and versatility. The tale fit into the Lucas legend perfectly. It really does make more sense for Luke to have shown signs of latent heroism before the movie joined his life. A very satisfying story and absolutely true to the established mythos. Thank you. Do you guys remember that issue, Star Wars 17, that had Luke and the Tusken Raiders were shooting stuff, and he was flying around in his land speeder and his T-16. It was really cool. Anyway, glad we pleased you, Ray. In view of your comments, you'll probably also be pleased to learn that Chris is hard at work shaping up another Star Wars plot for us. This time a two-parter involving Han, Luke, Chewbacca, and the Princess. Originally, Mr. Claremont, who for those of you new to Marvel, is the award-winning regular scripter on X-Men, and a host of other titles you might enjoy taking a peek at, was supposed to dialogue the story that appeared in issue 17, but was prevented from doing so by one of our standard deadline crunches. Hopefully, on his next effort, you'll get a chance to see some Star Wars prose as well as plotting from Chris. Mr. Goodwin, ahem. Please flip through Star Wars 17 to page 5. Now. Very good. Begin reading. Now then, who ever heard of a Bantha Raider? The word is Tusken Raider. Tusken, Tusken, Tusken. Otherwise known as a sand person. Instead of my no prize, please bring back the art team of Infantino and Austin. Till Wookiees start to like losing, make mine marvel. Actually, Steve, what the captions should have said was Bantha Rider. Rider, Rider, Rider. Although, now that we think of it, if one Tusken Raider stole another's Bantha, wouldn't he then be a Bantha Raider? No? Oh well. As you can see from the last few issues, Mr. Infantino is back with us in top form, even though other commitments prevent Terry Austin from returning as regular inker. However, he did ink this month's cover, and he has plans to bring his enviable embellishing to a fill-in issue now being drawn by Micronauts penciler Michael Golden. We may not be able to give you everything that you want, but you can't say we're not in there trying. Dear editors, I have seen the movie about 7 or 8 times. I have not missed an issue of Marvel's version since Star Wars #1, and I personally think your magazine is a great medium for extending the concepts of George Lucas. Though the art hasn't always been too well done, this is Skywalker and Solo? Exclaimed my brother after one particular earlier issue. The plots, dialogue, and action have been excellent extensions and continuations of the original theme. As for some of the suggestions appearing in the Star Wars letters pages, I have some comments. 1. Your Luke flashback story in 17 was a welcome respite from the regular storyline, much better than a reprint would have been, an Obi-Wan Kenobi flashback for any of the other regulars. In, say, 8 or so issues would have had the same effect as Crucible. Don't have it happen too often, however, or it would distract from the storyline. God damn it. Of course, if the demand is there, you could always start a parallel comic magazine entitled Before Star Wars, in which we are told the adventures of Luke, Vader, R2-D2, Chewie, etc., prior to the events that occurred in the motion picture. Stories such as the death of Luke's father, the get-together of the two droids, Vader's turn to evil, countless other earlier adventures could be told. The demand was there for an extra Spidey magazine, so it should be there for an additional Star Wars too. Number 2, no team-ups with Marvel regulars. Even though team-up magazines and guest stars are my absolute favorites in the world of comics, they show that all the present time Marvel heroes live in the same universe with each other. Star Wars is not in the same universe. Star Wars is, no offense intended to you, not an original Marvel concept, in the sense that Spidey, Thor, the Fantastic Four, and all the others are. You won't be seeing Spider-Man in the movie Star Wars 2, so I don't feel Vader, Solo, and company should be mixing it up with the Marvel regulars in the comic book either. Mark Ellis, 11 Thorn Lane, Apartment 9, Newark. DE. What is DE? Delaware? I don't know. Even if most of the bullpen staff weren't already in complete agreement with you about the latter, Mark, copyright complications alone would probably prevent us any fusing of that galaxy which exists in a long time ago and far, far away with the Marvel Universe. Your other suggestions are pretty interesting, and it seems especially prophetic that you would mention an Obi-Wan Kenobi flashback story in about 8 or so issues. If all goes as scheduled, and as you may have noticed, once in a while, or maybe even more often they don't, Star Wars number 24, which is 7 issues, will have just such a tale, written by Marvel assistant editor and longtime Star Wars buff Joe Duffy. But not all fill-in issues will be flashback stories. Some that we have planned are new adventures, but focusing on 1 or 2 of the Star Warriors rather than the entire cast. And we also hope to come up with something completely unexpected every now and then, just to keep you on your toes. Marvel, I can't believe all the advertisements in Star Wars. 12 full pages of it. I can excuse the back and the front cover and the Star Wars related material, but I can't excuse all the others. Those pages could be used for story. A comic book just wouldn't be a comic book unless there were some advertisements, but 12 pages is very stupid. The drawings are great. Just try to add 2 or 3 more pages of them to each story. Bill Hartzell, RR 6 Box 175, Edwardsville, Illinois. Delaware? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. We sympathize completely, Bill, and there's probably not a writer, artist, or editor in the comics field who hasn't at some time or other complained about the very same thing. We all like more pages, but it's just an inescapable necessity in the economics of producing comic books and other magazines as well, that you need a number of ads to keep the cost and ultimately the final price down. Our main consolation would be that if you check, you'll see it's not just the Star Wars comics, but every 32-page mainstream color comic book that has this division of ads and stories. And of late, some of these, not Marvel unfortunately, have even had to raise their price to 40 cents. We're fighting to hold the line at lower than this, and if we've been successful, part of it is due to those 12 pages of ads. All we can really do, Bill, is promise you that we'll work hard as we can to give you the very best possible stories and artwork in the very most number of pages we can make available. And if we can find a way to do more, take our word for it, we will. Alright. Still only 35 cents. This is going to turn into 40 cents pretty soon, isn't it? Let me check the next issue. Yep. Okay, next issue. Ow! Freaking hit my knee. Next issue, I think, is going to be 35 cents, but the one after that. Or, no, next issue is 22. Okay. So yeah, no, next issue is 40 cents. So they increased the price right after this. All right. Well, that was Star Wars number 21. These are just getting better and better, I think. I don't know. I like them. I like this Star Wars. Alright, let's see how badly I can butcher some Spanish here. Maravilla. Maravilla? I don't know. La mujer maravilla. Mi hija Diana es la traidora. Seri Clevestru. I don't know. Esta sí es sensación de juventud. Solo con Archie y su despampanante alegría. Está pendiente de pedirlo en su establecimiento favorito de revista. Una revista. 36. I don't know the numbers. 36 paginas de color y dinamismo. Where the heck did you get this? I got it in a lot of comics, I think, from like a thrift store or something. I don't know. Here we go. I apologize in advance for my terrible pronunciations and reading. I'm going to butcher this terribly. La Mujer Maravilla. El arresto. Y las apuestas en favor de que Juya son de 200 millones contra una. Abajo la Amazona acaben con Isla or Isla? Isla? Paraíso. Abajo la Mujer Maravilla. Argumento Martin Pasco. Coordinator Bob Rozakis. Dibujo Kurt Swan y Vince Coletta. La revista siempre llevan alegría a todos los hogares. Oh. Soy Luisa Lane desde la cárcel federal. Maravilla esta impresión por la agresión de Isla Paraíso contra un avión del ejército. Maravilla se puso en custodia voluntariamente. Así esperara. La decisión sobre esto quedará hoy a conocer el presidente. Niega tú la agresión. Decía que nunca nos atacaría y la paraíso así es. El avión salió de su base en vuelo de rutina y una hora más tarde se reportó a la torre de control con un mensaje extraño y confuso. Algo falla, pierdo altura. El avión volaba sobre las Bermudas y dijo, okay. I don't know, do you want me to read the whole comic? Lo que ya saben, es una isla. Isla? How do you pronounce that? Y veo mujeres. Mujeres. Abajo. Y la paraíso. No. Ay. Yeah. Something about the jet taking off. I'm struggling with this myself. Okay. At least I'm not the only one. Han relacionado las desapariciones en esa zona con la isla de la Amazona. Maravilla. Así es. Lo supe hoy. Lo bautizaba en un barco en el muelle esta mañana. Mañana, that's tomorrow. I know that word. Es el marinero. ¿Y qué pasa ahí? Parece que la gente grita algo. Bajé a ver si podía ayudar. Pero en eso, vete. ¡Puh! Están contra mí. Abajo, Maravilla. Amazona asesina. Abajo, Isla Paraíso. Bonk, tunk. Tuivak. Necesito saber qué pasa aquí. Parecen muy enojados. Is it enojados or enojados? Y no entiendo. Perdón, pero así lo quiso. ¡Ay! Vuam. Grite to yell? Okay. Y lo hirió. Ahora se enojaron. Okay, so the J there, is that enojaron or enojaron? Like, enojados? Which one is it? Is it a ya? It's a H. Okay, it's an H. Okay. Enojaron, lo siento. ¡Vamos! Sería mejor hablar. Pero no me van a oír. How do you say O-I? Well, it's got a little thing, so it's not really an I, but it's a... I don't know how to say that. Oír. I have no idea. Okay. Evoke. No me dejaré golpear. Evoke. Son de la AP. Asociación de Patriotas Locos. Con esto lo detendré. Detendrá. I don't know. Risotto bien. Clac, clunk, clunk. Oh. Focus. Focusamiento. I don't know. Ahora. Parare todo esto. Mi lazo abarca a todos. Dejen de pelear. Me dispuse a preguntar lo que le pasaba. Pero antes de hacerlo, policía, ¿vienen por mí? ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué? Esta es la única manera de que no continúen enojados. Arréstenme. Es lo que la gente desea. Elevenme. Jeez. Oh my god, what is this ad? What is this ad? Piernas más gordas. Pierna más gordas. What? Relenas o moldeadas con este nuevo maravilloso tratamiento hormonal solo minuto al día y tenga bella pierna en 30 días. Oh my god, the ad. Yeah. What the hell? A grande subusto. A grande subusto con vibración ultrasónica. Dios, Dios, Dios. Con este científico dynamic vibrator. Even in Spanish, they want extra specs. Yeah, you can make your busto bigger with vibrating it. This is a Mexican Wonder Woman comic. The ads are very different. A grande subusto con vibraciones ultrasónicas con este científico dynamic vibrator. Goodness. This is Mexican Wonder Woman. It's not like what is it? Unidas Estador, or whatever how you say United States. Ultimo de cubrimien tu Suiza ahora puede con este aparato tener busto más hermoso, grande y firme. Solo minutos al día y vea positivo y garantizados resultados ideal para parar busto orden dos por Estados Unidos. There you go. Unidos. X-ray specs. Maravilla científica. Via trave de la ropa. Grande y firme. Dios mío. Dios mío. Vea trave de ropa, vea carboncillo de un lápiz, etc. Una bella visión ilusoria, ópera sin batería, 1, 2, 4 por, there you go. Poderoso binoculares de 7x50 poder. Lentes ajustables a su propia vista. Cinturón eléctrico vibrador. 2,500 vibraciones por minuto. Rebaje kilo en solo día en cintura, cadera, estómago, etc. Why the whole page with this kind of ads? Now, that's a way more realistic X-ray specs ad than the American ones. Yeah, the American ones are like, you know, they're kind of beating around it. They're like, you could look at stuff. You can see through clothes. You know, they kind of hint at what you can do it with. The Mexican ads are just like, yeah, we know this is what you want it for. There you go. And a grande subusto con vibraciones ultrasónicas con este científico dynamic vibrator. All right. Me puse bajo custodia como un símbolo. Así garantizo que si somos la culpable tienen a quien castigar. y todo le hablo Louis Elaine. Louis Elaine? Hey, I know Louis Elaine. Looks more like softcore pornography than ads. It's ads. No dico nada de no escapar. Así, mi ire a revolver esto. No vemos. Debo saber qué pasó en Ila. Pariso, are, una figura. Mi lazo mi servirá. Con estos girones haré un traje igual. Solo falta hacerlo vibrar. Vibrar. When was this? This is Maravilla la Mujer Maravilla serie Avestru Año XX number 3225 3 de enero de 1980. Okay, so this is from 1980. Interesting. Okay. They're like, look at it. So weirdly, Wonder Woman is being arrested in this issue for some reason. English, Japanese tags, not even speaking it either. Está muy oscuro y no lo notaron. Ahora me voy. Luego llamo a su avión robot. En la isla pasó algo insólito. Steve volvió a la vida. Permite que se quede, mamá. Así sea. Ver número anterior. Pobre Steve. Estaba muy confundido esos días. ¿Para qué? Las valijas vacías creerán que has vuelto de un largo viaje. Sí, ya veo. Recuerda que tú moriste. Nadie creerá que Afrodita te trajo de nueva a este mundo. Te meterían en el manicomio de aquí. ¿Y qué voy a decir? Aún no lo sé. Poor Steve, he's very confused these days. Ya me voy. Mañana compraremos lo que necesite, Steve. No te vayas. Ha pasado ya mucho tiempo y te amo. Amor, no me puedo quedar, es tarde. Tengo mucha cosa que hacer hoy. Lo sé. Cuidado mucho. La será difícil. Acostumbrarse debe ser difícil tras de su aventura. A poco, Diana aterriza en la isla. Mamá, hija, I don't know, hija. Sabía que tú vendría hoy, Diana. Diana le cuenta lo que sucedió y tenemos que saber lo que ha causado esto o empeora. Es lo más raro. Nosotras no fuimos culpables de eso. Amamos la paz, tú lo sabes. Y en ese momento, llegó María. Pantea está aquí, ¿sí? And it became a Mexican drama. Telenovela. Entonces actuemos al ataque ya. Lo sabemos todo y actuaste cobardemente, princesa. No trajiste deshonra. ¿Qué dice? ¡Cala! ¡Vush! Va a morir aquí. Tú eres cobarde, tiene arma. Y yo no. Pero no te servía. De nada. Smash. Tu brazalete se ha roto. Era falso. Tiene razón. Pero no hablaré. Y tomo mucho veneno. Es una imitación barata. La amazona que se lo quita en lo que cuece por elo. Ataquenla ahora ya. 12 formas de escalar el éxito. Ponemos a tu disposición los mejores cursor por correspondencia de todo el continente americano. Para ambos sexos, no importa tu edad. Estudia cerámica, fotografía, enfermería, dibujo, contabilidad, bonsai, decoración general, electricidad, corte y confección, dibujo, técnico general, reparación de aparato. Con cada curso incluimos un equipo para practicar elementales sin costo, sin compromiso alguno. Pide informe hoy mismo. Nuestro material de enseñanza está preparado por expertos en industriación y apoyado por nuestra seriedad y prestigio. Okay. Invita a tu mejor amigo y llenen los cupones, no se arrepentirán. Recorta uno y envíalo ahora. Classes for both genders or books maybe? I don't know. I figured they were selling electrical fish, but I don't know. Oh, es una rebelión. Not rebelión. Pero Mavia sabe defender y su experiencia en luchas hacia muy superior. Hipólita también sabe pelear. Tontas no podrán, bonk, conmigo. Deje mi lazo en la cárcel. Con esto las detendré. El lazo era útil. Pero ya pensé. Algo. Sopla duramente y sacaré uno al vole. Rip. Uno golpe y capul. Ya está. Ya. Fud. Fud. Atraparon a la dama, pero aún falta una. Y sé dónde encontrarla. En el observatorio. No va a beber eso. Tiene que hablar. Te tengo. Fuiste tú quien derribó el avión. Dime todo. La invisibilidad de la isla impedia ver con mi aparato. Un experimento destrozo mi balviam brazaleta. Brazalete, I don't know. Entonces pude ver que la reina es mala. Me propuse derrocarla. ¡Está loca! ¡Está loca! Debía eliminarte. Por eso hice la isla visible. Visible. El piloto contó lo que veía y luego chocó contra el campo. So funny. Y invisibilidad que yo misma altere. Vendría así una guerra. Una guerra. That's a war, right? Y yo sería reina aquí. Ahora seré soberana. Primero tú vas a morir. Baff! That's an interesting panel of just like a butt shot. And then she just throws her crown at the back of her head. That's great. Luego, llevala a que la juzguen en el país es lo justo. But Shadow K, I see where your eyes are focused. Y así con Steve Trevor, oye, todo acabó ya. Fue un acto loco de una sola persona desquiciada. Pido disculpas a Maravilla y la aclamo como la heroína más grande de todo el mundo. Tiene razón. Y yo soy tu amor. Tengo suerte. Próximamente, la Mujer Maravilla lucha contra Máximo el Emperador. Zapatos de la buena suerte. Aunque la costumbre de arrojar zapatos viejos a lo recién casado rara vez se observa hoy. Estuvo muy de moda anteriormente. Buena suerte. En tiempos remotos el tirar los zapatos era tomado como símbolo de que los padres perdían toda autoridad sobre su hija casadera. Mañana mi hija se casará, lo llame para que atestiguen cesara nuestra autoridad sobre ella. También en otro caso se usó tirar zapatos viejos cuando los marinos salían de viaje. Se los arrojaban para que regresaran pronto. Algo curioso era que las esposas arrojaran zapatos a los maridos para darle suerte. Al ir esto a comprar un billete de lotería. La segunda vida de Omar al-Bari es una historia increíble que puede ser real. Oh, it's an ad for shoes? I did not get that. I barely understood any of it. I have no idea. You know better than me. Zumban las lanzas, ruge numa el león, barita tantor el elefante, arde la selva, y Tarzan hace oír su grito de desafío. Tarzan de los monos. Llevo emociones inolvidable a nuestro padre y abuelo. Ahora la aventura del legendario Ley de la Selva cobran vida en nuevos y espectaculares episodios en la revista Tarzan, con el color del mundo fascinante de la selva. Es una revista. Pídala en su expendio favorito de libro y revista. Maravilla, la mujer maravilla. Okay. En la versión original de su creador Charles Moulton. ¿Qué son más factibles? ¿Son los sueños o la realidad? Si quieren saberlo, sigan a Maravilla en su aventura increíble. La maravillosa campeona, bella como Venus, sabía como Atenea y velo como el viento, se enfrenta 3 veces a otro tanto peligro mortal de lo que ya había sido prevenida por los cuatros del peligro. Debía saber que estarían aquí. Ya ha ocurrido 2 veces antes. Dangerous Quarters, okay. Mejores revista de historieta a todo color. El Matutino. Varios artistas exhiben pintura de Maravilla en la Galería Porta. El Clarín. Rara pintura de Maravilla en exhibición. Exhibition? I feel like sometimes I end up pronouncing it more French than Spanish, and I don't know how that happened. I don't know. Vanguardia, hazañas de Maravilla en interesante pintura. En el momento en la oficina de la teniente Diana Prince. Maravilla me dijo que la esperara aquí en tu oficina antes de ir a ver la pintura que exhiben de ella en la Galería Porta alguien llama. Me había olvidado, ahora tengo que obrar con gran rapidez. Pom pom. French and Spanish are close anyway? Yeah, that's true. Como un relámpago, Diana Prince se transforma a su otra identidad y con un verosímil salto hacia atrás. Steve! Hola! Llamo un mensajero y cree que era tú. ¿Dónde está Diana? Salió un momento. Ahora que apresurando a la Galería Porta antes de que cierren, apenas hay tiempo. If it's hard labor, you can stop reading this one. I'm almost done. There's only a couple pages left. I might as well finish it. Pronto, en la galería Porta Maravilla y su acompañante observen una serie de desconcertante pintura. Esos artistas soñaron cosa imposible para ti, Maravilla. Pasar una viga de acero por el ojo de una aguja. Correr sobre un lago y llevar en tus manos una enorme bola de agua. Incredible. Bola de agua? Something of water? Something of water. Bola? Bola is like a rope, maybe? Like a rope of water? Is that perhaps? I don't know. Maybe I'm close on that. I don't know. Pues para mí no existen imposibles, Steve. Me gusta que hable así, Maravilla. Soy Zenon Porta, dueño de esta galería. Daría $10,000 al asilo por cada una de esas hazañas que pueda ejecutar. Mi galería ganaría publicidad y el asilo dinero. Sí lo hace. Column of water again? Okay. Thick stick. Y así el asombroso concurso comienza. Aquí tiene una aguja ordinaria, Maravilla. Aquí está la viga de acero. Pásela por el ojo de la aguja y donaré $10,000 al asilo. Imposible. No podrá hacerlo. Por un momento, Maravilla estudia el problema al parecer sin solución y primero voy a insertar la aguja en este madero con el ojo hacia arriba. ¡Arriba! Haciendo increíble presión sobre la viga de acero, la poderosa Maravilla la convierte en metal fundido y lo pasa gota a gota por el ojo de la aguja. Lo hiciste, Maravilla, has alcanzado lo imposible. En un placer donar $10,000 al asilo tal como lo prometí, Maravilla. Pero en ese instante, truenos del espacio, emoción, suspenso e inteligencia a rodarles en fantoma. Bola means ball? Oh, okay. But that looked like a big column of water? Oh, I see, okay. Something about you reading this reminds me of Taco Bell. You have authentic Mexican restaurants, and then you have Taco Bell? Viva Gordita! Yo quiero Taco Bell. God dang it, now I want Taco Bell, and also I want that Mexican food that I had in Nampa. Oh my gosh, I went out there and that discada was so good. It was so good, and it was in some kind of crazy cream sauce. It was so good. Man, I want Taco Bell too. But I also want that. But that's also really far away. It's like a 30-minute drive. Taco Bell's pretty close. Do you agree that it's good? I would also like Taco Bell. Maybe I'll get some Taco Bell after I finish eating. I mean, finish reading. Advertida por sus finos sentidos. Cuidado, Steve, alejate. ¡Uos! Instante después, Maravilla detiene una lluvia de enorme viga de acero. Clang, clang, clang. Eat dinner, then get Taco Bell. Yep. Matt, you should fly me and Guts to where you live, then treat us both to Taco Bell. That could be fun. I'll consider it. Esa viga deben haberse soltado, pero por fortuna no sufría daño. Maravilla, un estoy dispuesto a donar los $10,000 por cada hazaña de los cuadros que pueda ejecutar, excepto el dueño de la galería guía a Maravilla a cercano lago donde ahora se trata de atravesar este lago sin tocar para nada el agua Maravilla. Otra vez la invencible mujer estudia el que parece imposible problema y está arrojando guijarro sobre el agua. Eso de que la Sevilla parece que porta gana esta vez. En unos momentos, Maravilla envía una lluvia de grande guijarro a través del lago. Swiss, Swiss, Swiss. Con fantástica velocidad, Maravilla corre saltando de un guijarro a otro antes de que esto toquen el agua. Otra vez lo hizo, señor Portas. Usted pierde y el asilo gana. A poner un Maravilla en la otra orilla. Algo tira de mí hacia el agua. Segundos después, estos buzos me estaban esperando. Con singular diestra, Maravilla evita la peligrosa acometida de los cobardes sujetos. No me salvaré de otro ataque a menos que me suelte. Con un poderoso impulso, Maravilla se deshacía de su enemigo. Ahora lo trae bien en contra mí. ¿Cómo fueron? Amaron y vivieron los hombres de lo tiempo ido. Descúbralo en Leyenda de América. How did this go from paintings to water columns to echo fighting? I don't know. Nueva, increíble, fabulosa y divertida aventura en su revista favorita Tommy Jerry. En su clásica serie Avestro. Mejores revista. Pese a la resistencia del agua, Maravilla hace vibrar el lazo dorado sobre su cabeza. Esto Pío sabían sin duda que yo vendría aquí. Y hábilmente laza a los tres buzos. Pensaban sorprenderme. La indómita mujer nada hacia la superficie. Y de un prodigioso salto alcanza la orilla con su botín. ¡Qué pez tan raro había aquí maravilla! Son unos maleantes, Steve. Pues debemos entregarlo a la policía ahora mismo. Pronto al llevar la policía a los prisioneros, mientras la policía interroga a los Pío, seguimos con la prueba maravilla. A menos que desee abandonarla y deja que la beneficencia la sufra la pérdida de dinero que yo cedería. Deseo continuar, señor Portas. Más tarde, en un lugar de la afuera de la ciudad, prendí fuego a un viejo granero de mi propiedad. Ahora usted debe reunir una gran bola de agua, correr 1 kilómetro con ella para sofocar el incendio y ganar. Imposible. ¿Cómo se puede correr 1 kilómetro con agua en las manos? El agua se le escurriría o se evaporaría de todos modos. ¿Cómo formaría una gran bola de agua? Saltando al lago, Maravilla confunde a todos con su extraño proceder. Impulsa con sus manos un chorro de agua hacia arriba. Pero el fuego está lejos y en diferente rumbo. Poco después, la incansable heroína salta a su avión robot y sube avión. Con enorme velocidad, el avión alcanza el chorro de agua que Maravilla arrojó al cielo. El agua ya se volvió hielo por la baja temperatura. Tomando un gran pedazo del hielo, Maravilla lo moldea en una bola. Ya es suficiente. Avión baja a velocidad máxima. Debo llegar al granero en llamas antes que la bola de hielo vaya a derretirse. El amor es algo inconfesable. Lea. ¿Cómo fue mi luna de miel? They got the bad guys, but still got to deal with a mile of water going up in the sky? I guess so. Con tan rápido llega el avión a un lado del granero incendiado que me quedan 2 segundos antes que el hielo se derrita. Ya está el fuego quedó apagado. Well, that really is a grande bola de agua. Sí, mucho grande. muy probablemente. El castor guapo masticó tronco. Pero en ese momento, aquí también me esperaban para acabar conmigo. No puedo esquivar su lanzallamas porque pueden dañar a alguien detrás de mí. Sí, el castor guapo. Sí. ¡Suos! El instante, con velocidad por nadie igualada, Maravilla levanta una nube de polvo con los pies que apagan las llamas. No es coincidencia que en cada uno de los 3 lugares me esperasen para acabar conmigo. Maravilla actúa rápidamente y lanza al sorprendido dueño de la galería. Todo está claro. Ahora porta. Usted hizo que los artistas pintaran estos 4 para que yo ejecutara esas hazañas en sitios preparados para eliminarme. El lazo me obliga a confesar la verdad. Era un plan del bajo mundo. Yo recibiría una fortuna si tenía éxito. Más tarde, al ser encarcelado todos los culpables. Esta es la pintura como yo deseo verte, Maravilla. Algún día los verás, Steve, cuando mis servicios no sean necesarios para combatir el mal. Finish. Hilda en Hollywood. Esta carta es para el señor Cinta, productor de película. Antes le envié fotografía mía y no me ha contestado. Ahora le digo que pasaré mañana por el estudio para ver qué opina de ella. El otro día. ¡Qué hermoso sueño tuve! Ahora rumbo al estudio. Oh, estoy nerviosa. Si le gustaron la fotografía y me ofrece un contrato, firmaré el ómnibus. ¿Quiere saber qué hacen en la tierra los platillos voladores? OVNI. Lea extra nosotros. El señor Cinta me espera. Oh, sí, ya me dijo, aprisa, sígame. Ha detenido una gran superproducción en espera de usted. Entonces, si le gustaron la fotografía, yo en una gran producción. Señor Cinta, aquí estoy lista para comenzar a trabajar. ¿Quién es usted? ¿Cree que era mi sirvienta? Es que dejé mi lente en casa y ella los iba a traer. Guión Fin. Escenario 1, 11 parte. What? I'm gonna send a letter to the movie producer with my photo. She wants to be a star. Will he like my photo? Gotta study the script. Alright, well, here's the last page. The final ad. Well, other than the backside. Descubra su inteligencia. Puede ser más inteligente de lo que cree. Resuelva el siguiente test y al mismo tiempo ganese la oportunidad de estudiar un curso prácticamente gratis. Coloque a la derecha de cada frase en el espacio entre paréntesis un sí si considera la expresión correcta y un no si la considera incorrecta. El hombre debe resignarse a su destino. 1. 2. La inteligencia y la educación de solo de los ricos. 3. El futuro de un hombre depende de su suerte. 4. La mujer puede desempeñar altos cargos públicos. 5. Solo deben hacerse favores a quienes no den una recompensa. 6. 5C, 6. No existen personas digna de confianza. 6. 6. What's after 6? 7? We hired her as an assistant instead of the star? Oh, okay. Puede haber verdadera amistad entre un hombre y una mujer. Reciba a vuelta de correo el resultado de su test. Oh, okay, so you take the test and you cut it out. And... ¿Cuál es la figura? La figura que usted observa en el cuadro número 1 se repite en los cuadros número 2, 3, 4 y 5. Yeah, right. Demuéstrenos su sagacidad señalando indicos cuadro con una cruz la figura que antes le mencionamos. Con solo saber leer y escribir, tiene la oportunidad de estudiar por correo en su propia casa. Curso que enseñamos electricidad, enfermería, televisión, fotografía, motores diésel, periodismo, radio, ventas, avicultura, repostería, decoración, contabilidad, corte y confesión, secretariado comercial, reparación de aparatos eléctricos domésticos, dibujo humorístico y de historieta, relojería, dibujo técnico, arquitectónico, dibujo técnico mecánico, dibujo técnico general, administración de empresas, Cultura de Belea y Cosmetología. Instituto Pro Educación de Latinoamérica. Medellín 150, México. 7DF. Utilice su tiempo libre, aprenda y gane dinero. ¿Gratis? Mande hoy mismo este test con su dato en el indicando el curso de que desea recibir. Well, oh, it's the Atlas ad, but in Spanish. Education and study ads, either that or the bust vibrating ads, weird contrast. Un cuerpo de Atlas en 7 días. 7, what was that again? That was, 7? 7 días? Mi método de tensión dinámica empieza a dar el resultado que usted puede sentir y su amigo notar. Músculo grande y fuerte. Gane kilo donde los necesite, pierda panza. 7? Wait, so the test is free? So weird? Oh, okay. Mírese honradamente a sí mismo. ¿Está usted orgulloso de su cuerpo o está satisfecho de vivir siendo la mitad del hombre que podría ser? No importa la que le avergüence su condición física actual, ni que tan viejo o joven sea usted, los músculos adormecidos de su cuerpo lo pueden convertir en... Oh my god, I can't. I can't. It's too much. Secret to muscles, rápidamente. Obsequios gratis. Oye, no está tirando la arena. Qué hombre tan desconsiderado. ¿Qué se habrá creído? Ya me la pagara. Oh, no le hagas caso, flaquito. Bah, estoy harto de parecer un espantapájaros. Charles Atlas dice que puede convertirme en un atleta. Viene mandare el cupón hoy mismo y pediré su libro gratis. It's funny because I've read this comic so many times and all the other stuff, and all they did was translate it. It's the same exact comic. Asombroso, Atlas no tardó mucho en transformarme. Que músculos ya no me humilara, así no más aquel fanfarrón. Como otra vez por aquí, tome esto se lo debía. Oh, José, es ahora todo un hombre. It's too much. Flaquito is like little skinny dude. The translations are hilarious. That's amazing. Yeah, because in the English one, she just calls him like little boy or something. And here she calls him Flaquito. Si usted desea más músculo, pecho más ancho, brazo con músculo grande, poderosa pierna, personalidad magnética, espalda más amplias, mayor peso. Charles Atlas Department, EN 249 West 23rd, New York, New York. Pecho, hombro, más ancho, Estómago reducido, brazo y pierna fuerte. Ma peso sólido si lo necesito. Provincia o estado y país. Prospecto gratis. Todo discípulo recibe también curso compendiado de jiu-jitsu, karate, boxeo, lucha libre. They'll teach you lucha libre. Lucha libre, that's awesome. Proeza de fuerza. Equilibrio sobre mano. Flaquito is like little. Okay. All right. That was. Woo. Maravilla, la mujer maravilla. No way I'm gonna send in the coupon and get started on learning Lucia Libre. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. What are we at? 2 hours? I usually can only do 2 hours. I don't know. That took a lot out of me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, well, trying to think what I should do next. I kind of want to take a break and go eat something because I haven't eaten anything today, and I kind of want some Taco Bell or Mexican food or something. I don't know. Kind of wondering if I should do another stream today. If I should like play some Donkey Kong Country, or if I should just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Pickle Metroid! Metroid de la Pickle! Do you think they have a section on Luchadore in the All-Star Wrestling role-playing game? Let's see. The champion of the 90s, who will they be? The greatest tag team of all time. Let's see what we have here. Oh, they have the Japanese Wrestling Association. They gotta have the Mexican, right? They gotta have it. If they've got Japanese, right there. Luchadore. Luchadore. Alright, what do we have? We have Federation descriptions. Okay. So we got the Texas Wrestling Council, South Pacific Wrestling, Southern States Wrestling, All American Wrestling, Australian Wrestling Council, Indiana All-Star Wrestling, All Canada Wrestling, Japanese Wrestling Association, Euro Wrestling League, and All World Wrestling. Okay, so create a wrestler. How do I make a luchadore? I want to make a luchadore. 10 Hut, Sergeant Kelly's Combat Zone. We're the best trained to beat the rest. Huh? Okay. Wrestler creation. Sometimes the hardest part of the training. There are mornings when I wake up and wish that I could just go one day without lifting weights or running 10 miles. But in this profession, with my style of wrestling, there's no way that I can ever do that. John Atlas from Premier Wrestling, 1990. So, you want to be a wrestler. Welcome to All-Star Wrestling, the role-playing game that takes you into the world of professional wrestling, where every match is a main event. Here, body slams, suplexes, and headlocks determine how tough you are, and if you've got the intestinal fortitude to go after the ultimate prize, the World Heavyweight Championship, from those 220-pound light heavyweights to the 300 or 400-pound mat monsters. This game allows you to create and play a professional wrestler. The best grapplers of the All-Star Wrestling Federation are waiting to take you on. Besides this rulebook, there are several items that you will need to play the game. Pencils, pens, and scratch paper are useful, as well as photocopies of the wrestler sheets. In addition, you will need 6-sided dice, 6-sided, 10-sided, and 20-sided dice. 6-sided dice are those cube dice that are found in many board games, or are available in many stores. The other dice are less common, but can be purchased at most game or hobby shops. I want to be a Mexican midget wrestler. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. Can you become? Do they have rules to be a Mexican luchador midget luchador? That would be that would be great. Okay, so there's stats. We have power, agility, quickness, technical ability, endurance, damage bonus, body. Okay, wrestler points, defense value, type of wrestlers, scientific technician, powerhouses, brawlers, aerialists, height and weight. Ooh, okay. Oh, the shortest they go is 5'4". I guess you could make your own rules. Like if you could figure out how the system works, you could adapt the rules to have, little people. That'd be cool. Wrestler example. Okay. Wrestler background, age. Wow, they got like, man, this is just full on. It's a full on role playing game for being a wrestler. I don't see like a section for the like Mexican wrestling league. Hmm. Roll for midget. Yeah. Drawbacks. Oh, sweet. There's like negative traits that you can have for your wrestler that you can roll for. He's an egotist. You can have him be a glass jaw. He has an old injury that flares up. Stupid moves. This drawback indicates that a wrestler will sometimes let his guard down and perform acts that focus his attention on something other than the ring. Some wrestlers will yell or even bark at the crowd. Others will chew on the turnbuckles or dance around the ring. This type of stupid move your wrestler does is up to you, although it should fit in with his personality. Tomahawk, for example, an American Indian grappler, will break into a war dance around the ring. While involved in the stupid move, the wrestler is less involved than he should be in the match, and his opponent receives a +5 to his AV if he attempts an offensive maneuver. This +5 adds to any one attack or Irish whip, but not the follow-up maneuver, on one phase only. Sounds kind of fun. I kind of want to play this. Mexican midget wrestler would definitely be an egotist. Yeah. I try to arm lock you. Rolls a 1. You try to arm lock me, but somehow you use your legs to put yourself in a headlock. This seems fun. I would play this. Oh my goodness. The Black Knights. Gibson Williams. Greg Bryant. Premier Wrestling Questions of the Month. Maneuvers and skills. Do they have the camel clutch in here? They should have the camel clutch. Abdominal stretch, not abdominable. Arm bar, bear hug, the Boston Crab, single leg, the camel clutch. They have the camel clutch. They have it. Choke with ropes, claw, double arm chicken wings, figure 4 leg lock, front face lock, full Nelson, half Nelson, hammer lock, headlock, leg scissors, leg lock, neck vice, nerve pinch, scorpion leg lock, sleeper, the rack, and wrist lock. That's his special move, the camel clutch. Oh god, there's so many of them. There's pages of these things. Airplane spin, arm drag, takedown, atomic bomb drop, back body drop, laughing too hard at camel clutch, drop my phone on my face. They got the bulldog. I'm not going to read every one of these, but the eye gouge, the headbutt, the fist drop, the face rub in mat. That's a great move. The face rake. Camel clutch. Do they have descriptions of all these? I want to see what... Yeah, maybe. I hope so. They better be. Special skills. They don't do any damage, but may still determine the outcome of a match. Okay. Distract referee. Break hold. Escape pin. Wait, is there no description for these moves? I don't... You can make your own maneuvers. I want a description of camel clutch. Is it... Yeah. Alright. Escape pin, illegal pin, Irish whip, charm, special fan favorite skill, tag team, pin interference. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Chapter 5, combat. Okay. There's a luchador right there. Spending endurance, recovering, taking damage. It seems kind of fun. Fumbles, being DQ'd, tag team combat. So what, do you have like the players all create characters and then you have like a dungeon master who's the referee? Is that how this works? Oh man. Oh, they have like, is this like an injury chart? Sort of? So this, for this, is the DM the referee? Yeah, I think so. I guess that just consider a luchador to be a regular wrestler and not a special wrestler? Yeah, I guess. Opponent injured? Sprain extremity and hold? Ooh. Is there a way to kill your opponent on accident? Injured my belly button. I just said that as you were saying it? Yeah. Fumble chart, referee chart. Okay. Wrestler Part 5 combat. Okay. Campaigning. Oh my god, you could do a campaign? Kill? Yeah. They usually have a death option on an injury chart if you like roll 100 or something. No, oh my god, not kill. Campaigning! Hey, November 1991, that's when I was born. Oh my god, you can like level up and stuff? Holy crap, there's a whole like, you get fame and you get rating points and you can level up your character and increase your skills. Holy moly. Title shots chart. Oh, you can go for the title shot? Dang, Matt, I don't think you can kill someone in this unless you roll a 20. A World TV title, International title, the American Tag Team title. My god, there's all these titles. Who will be the champion of the 90s? Some say a champion is born, not made. Don't tell that to Wild Lord. Okay. Appendix. Oh, is this? Yes, there we go. There's the description for Camel Clutch. Alright, we found it. Camel Clutch. A submission hold where an opponent is on his stomach. A wrestler squats above his opponent, placing his arms over his own legs. Then the wrestler applies pressure to the opponent's neck by clamping the hands under his opponent's chin and pulling upwards. You gotta roll several 20s in a row to automatically kill your opponent. Just make like a wrestling version of Blood Bowl. That'd be awesome. Here's a character sheet. Do we have any luchadores? I want a luchador. Where is he? Come on. Boris Alexandrov. At one time considered a top contender for the ASWF Worldweight Heavyweight title, Soviet superstar Boris Alexandrov has so far been unable to achieve his potential, entering the ASWF as a vicious rule breaker after a successful career as an amateur wrestler in Russia. Alexandrov immediately made his presence known by teaming with Vlad the Impaler. The two spent the latter half of 1980 battering the popular G.I. Joes in a series of violent matches, but were unable to defeat the Canadian Rockers for the American Tag Team title. Alexandrov then took the opportunity to attack world champion Iron Man Moore after a televised title bout, but was unable to win the belt in the ensuing matches. Oh, here we go. Here's Big Bubba Blackstone, hometown parts unknown. What? Oh, is this guy Japanese? What? Although only a pro since 1986, Big Bubba Blackstone has proven himself to be a dominant wrestler and a man many experts consider to be a likely future world champion. After an impressive debut in which he pinned the 6'7" Golden Boy Danny Anderson in 1:15, Blackstone competed in All-American Wrestling but became disenchanted with the lack of available title shots and soon moved on to Japan. It was there that he gained necessary experience against tough competition, engaging in feuds with Ando Saito, Scott Rogan, and Hiro Takeda, as well as learning the heart punch from his occasional partner, the 320-pound Black Storm. I think I need to YouTube the camel clutch being executed. Matt, when are you going to host your own D&D group where us viewers play with you and you're the DM? I would love to do that. Run like a first edition dungeon or like a second edition campaign or something. I don't know. I would totally do that. Just gotta figure out how to like set it up and whatnot. I've only ever played D&D like in person with people, but I don't know. I'm sure it's not that hard. People do it all the time. Man, where are the luchadores? I want to see the luchadore. I don't see any of them. I don't know. New holds and strikes to... Okay, so they got blank sheets. And... Alright, well. That seems fun. You've never played D&D? You would totally join that? Okay. It might be easier to do, like... Just to try it out first. Do, like, Numenera, since it's very... hands-off. But, you know, whatever. Either way. Okay, well, yeah. What do we have up here? Oh, that's a thing there. That's a thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna go get some food, because I'm tired and hungry, and I haven't eaten anything today, and I need food. So, maybe I'll get Taco Bell or something, I don't know. But yeah, I could make like a D&D channel on Discord and we could try to figure that out. Alrighty, well, let's go find someone to raid then, and I don't know what I'm doing after, but I'll be back tomorrow either way. If I'm not back today, later, which I don't know. But if, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and I will finish up the, well, hopefully finish up Donkey Kong Country 2. Although it might take another couple streams, I don't know. Either way, we'll make progress on it. Who can we raid? Who can we raid? Who's on? Catfish Sushi is playing Twilight Princess. Retro Brew is playing Half-Life. Kodathan's playing Kingdom Hearts. Existential Crisis is playing FF7. Cinestubborn is doing Cinestubborn stuff. I don't know. Mrs. Segafan is playing Forager. I don't know what that is. Retro Gaming Backlogs doing Okami. Ben Hopkins is doing Remnant. Alright, there's a lot of people on. What do you guys think? Half-Life or Zelda? Twilight Princess? One or two? 1 or 2 what? Oh, streams. Yeah. Yeah. It'll probably take, I'm guessing, if I go for the 100 and whatever percent, it'll probably take another 2 streams. But any preference? Um, Half-Life or Zelda? What do you guys think? Yeah, streams for DKC too. It's a silly gimmick of the DKC trilogy. 101, 102, and 103. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. That's kind of funny. Does anyone have a preference, or should I just roll the dice? I could roll a dice, I guess. I don't have a die here, but I could find one. Where is me die? Zelda, I guess? Okay. Alrighty then. It's catfish sushi it is. Alright, well thank you everybody for hanging out. This comic book club. It was a weird one, because I did Spanish comic, and yeah, I have to get to the Ghost Rider. Do that next week. Sorry about missing the past 2 weeks, but get back into it. So, yeah, have a good day, Sunday, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Fare thee well. Thanks for stream.